Okay. So these informations have no role as of now. So we can't say that they are part of any schedule. They are just the information which we have brought in Excel, so that with the help of these information, we can make our other schedules. Okay. So the first thing first, we need to make our inventory schedule. Okay. Because inventory schedule will help us to know that how much unit we produced. Okay. See, try to understand. We can make cost of goods sold, like we have to make inventory and we have to make cost of goods sold. But why we are not doing cost of goods sold early and inventory towards the end? But what we are trying to approach is that we are going to make inventory, okay, and then cost of goods sold towards the end. Why we are doing this? Why we can't do vice versa? Any input, guys?
So it will tell us the units that are being sold, and then we can assume we can find out the cost that the goods have been sold. That's why inventory is
Perfect,
being.
perfect. So right now we have information. We have information of 1000 units. So this is in numbers. So I am not writing units, but keep in mind that you guys need to write units everywhere so that you can get understanding. So this is a number. Okay. This is in percentage. This is in percentage. Okay. So we have number. So with help of this, we can calculate, right, that how much unit we have produced. And then in the case we have pricing, right, labor cost per unit, and then we have raw material cost per unit. If we combine labor cost, raw material per unit with number of units we produced, we can arrive at cost of goods sold, right? So that's why the first thing is that we are going to make inventory schedule. We are going to figure out how much unit we are producing, right? Inventory schedule. So in inventory schedule, again, the same process. Opening a stock, we are going to add anything which we have produced or purchased during the year. It will give us the information of goods available for sales. Okay, how much goods there is. And then we subtract what we have sold, units sold. And after that, we arrived at a figure which will be termed as closing stock. Okay, so let's make it. Opening balance, add goods produced. In this case, we are going to be we are a production unit, so we are going to produce, we are not going to purchase anything. This will give us information of goods available for sales. From this, we need to subtract units sold, and we arrive at closing balance, or in a very simple term, we can say closing stock. Or here, instead of opening balance, we can say opening stock. Okay, this will help us to understand things in a way better manner. Also, for aesthetic, we can put the top border here so that we can know that goods available for sales is an output of these two numbers. Okay. Opening stock in the year one is zero because there was zero closing balance in previous year. We are starting fresh. Goods produced. So for this, we know that 1 lakh unit is there, which is our capacity. Freeze this and multiply by 60%. When we do this thing, okay, we arrived at 60,000 units. Okay, that means in the year one, we produced 60,000 unit. Now, suppose that if cost of one unit is say 10, we know that now we have 6 lakh as a costing. So that is what we are going to do. We are trying to establish here. Okay. Goods available for sales will become opening plus whatever we have produced. I think I have explained this calculation while explaining case as well, right? That how we are going to do this thing. Unit sold, we know that unit sold is 72% of goods available for sales. That is 60,000 units. So this is what we sold, and closing stock will become available for sales minus whatever we have sold. Okay. Now we have formula everywhere. The only thing which we need to do is we need to drag it, right? This closing stock will become opening stock of new year. Everywhere formula is there. The only activity which we have to do is to bring formula everywhere. Now, guys, I am doing it one by one so that those who are like very new in finance, they will see that how each number is getting expanded. There's also alternate way that you select the